Hey, what's up, everybody? So today I want to talk about Donald Trump and the released audio of him pretty much saying that it's okay to just walk up to a woman and grab him by the pussy. And it seems like for a lot of the Republicans within the Republican Party, it's sort of like the last straw for them when it comes to Donald Trump. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, it's like a lot of the Republicans want him to drop out, and the other half are like, oh, well, Hillary just does stuff that's worse. But I wanted to let you guys listen to the 2.5 minute audio of the of what Mr. Trump said while on a tour bus or whatever, some sort of bus with a couple people or whatever. So here you go.
I moved on her actually. You know, she was down in Palm Beach. I moved on her and I failed. I'll admit it. Whoa. I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Imagine if Obama said stuff like
this.
this.
And I moved
Just
on
imagine.
her very heavily.
Imagine
I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where that's some nice furniture. I took out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden I see her, she's now got a big phone intensive, and she's totally changed her look.
She's your girl's hot as shit. In the purple.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes, the Donald is good!
Whoa!
Oh, my man! Wait, you gotta look at me when you got to
That is very
give me the
funny.
thumbs up.
You are a
You
piece.
gotta get the thumbs up. You gotta get the thumbs up. Can't be too happy. Yeah, let me
That's very
You
funny.
gotta get the thumbs up.
You and I will walk in.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's a different one.
Better not be the most. No, it's her.
Yeah, that's it. With a go. I'm gonna use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her.
She's also married
Yeah,
too,
I'm
you know that,
automatically
right?
attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet.
Doesn't even ask.
And when you're smart, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. I can do anything.
You want that man to be a president of the United States?
No, it looks good.
Come on, Shorty.
Ooh, nice legs, huh?
Oof, get out of the way. That's a good legs. Go ahead.
It's always good if you don't fall out of the bus. Like Ford, Gerald Ford, remember?
Down below. Pull the hat.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
How are
Nice seeing
you?
you. Terrific.
Nice to meet you.
Terrific. You know Billy Bush?
Hello?
You see, this audio and this video were released, and the Republican Party is just going haywire. I mean, so many of the Republican or the people in the Republican Party just want him to be done. They want Mike Pence to just take over, but you know, even Mike Pence condemned Mr. Trump's comments. I mean, you got to remember too. They say they're the families or family values party. Not really. Their family values up until the point where they're sniffing coke off a underage prostitute. But the Republican Party very, very hypocritical. And my thoughts on this is that as a person who views Donald Trump becoming president as the worst possible outcome of this election, other than maybe Ted Cruz becoming president, I hope that he does not drop out of the 2016 presidential election. The reason why is because I know Donald Trump is basically a punching bag. During the general election, he will be blown out, and most people, even if they dislike Hillary for whatever reason, they really dislike Donald Trump. And and a lot of people watched that first presidential debate, and they had to, think about it and look like, hey, look, you want this guy who can be baited by a tweet to be in charge of the nuclear or a nuclear arsenal, at his fingertips. I mean, this is a guy who, I think it was like 3:00 at night, made a comment about the one woman he called Miss Housekeeping, and he made a Twitter comment. Basically saying that, oh yeah, she has a sex tape and blah blah blah. And it's like that's the kind of guy you want to sit in the Oval Office. I mean, imagine if President Obama said even a tenth of what Donald Trump is saying. President Obama would be impeached by yesterday if he said, oh, you just walk up to a woman and grab him by the pussy. I mean, even his wife, it's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then, a lot of the Trump supporters, they'll be like, oh, well, Bill Clinton's a rapist. They just make shit up left and right. Or that, Hillary Clinton, she's responsible for Benghazi, even though she called for more funding for, embassy security, and the Republicans blocked it like 3 or 4 times in the House. But, it's just like, it's like when people see this or hear this, they don't care. That's the problem. They don't care. Donald Trump literally said that he can walk in the middle of the street and shoot somebody, and the people that support him will still support him. Like, he even says that he likes people who are uneducated, people who are unintelligent. That's who he likes because they vote for him. It's like he's calling you stupid, but you don't even know it. And but in closing, I think that this is pretty much the nail in the coffin for Donald Trump. This is way worse than Mitt Romney's 47% comment. I mean, almost immediately, Hillary Clinton took the opportunity to, go after Trump. I mean, she's been up in the ante on the commercials against Donald Trump, and I'm glad for that, because even though I was a big Bernie Sanders supporter, I don't want the Affordable Care Act to be repealed, and also the Supreme Court justices. If Trump is in office, the ramifications of his presidency, even if he serves for 4 years, could last for the next 20 or 30 years. And I don't want to see that happen. So that's why I'm not with Hill, and I'm not with Jill, and I'm with Hill. I'm not voting for Jill Stein because there's no way in hell she's going to win. I'm not going to vote for Gary Johnson because I don't like libertarian economic policy, because it doesn't work in reality. So yeah, I'm going to vote for Hillary. The things that I dislike about her is that she's a corporatist, but the Republicans are corporatists on steroids, so it's illogical to vote for something that it's even worse in my opinion. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, and peace out, y'all. Have a nice evening.